What's going on, everybody? It's CJ here, and I'm coming at you with some Duel Links gameplay. I'm actually really excited that we finally are able to get this game. I was a beta tester there when the game was first announced, and I played that for many hours. Put in a lot of time with it. Kind of sucks though I couldn't kind of keep that account since I had already put in so much time. But anyway, I'm going to start doing a lot more Duel Links gameplay. I've been waiting for the game to officially be released, and here it is. Now, this first duel right here, of course, is against the computer. There is PvP duels, which I will be doing and showcasing on this channel as well. Since I did just start over the game today, the duels that you're going to see, the AI is really not that hard. They really don't start getting challenging, I don't think, until probably like 10, 12, 15. So they stay pretty easy. So if you're fairly new to the game and want to kind of learn the game a little bit, this game can teach you the basics. And it's very nostalgic for older players that grew up with the anime and the characters, as they do have the original voice actors portraying the characters. But overall, I mean, this is a really great game. I'm gonna show off a few more features in this video, and then every video I'll show off different things and showcase more duels. But at the end of this, I do have a replay that I've seen, because you can save like your battles against other people, and there's a replay that I've seen that somebody has shared, and it's Kaiba versus Odeon, and that match is pretty cool. Like, it's a really awesome match. So stay tuned for that. That'll be at the end of this video. So as you can tell, during this little duel, you're winning the whole time. Like, it's not hard. They play weak monsters in attack mode. Like, they almost give you the game. So there's really not much you could say about this. Once you get higher in your stages, the battles and duels do get a little bit more harder. But yeah, this game is over now. It took 5 turns, but yeah. Now, I do like the fact during the beta test there was actually only one pack of cards you could buy, but in this one there's actually 3 different ones, but I'll touch on that in just a little bit. Now, once it ends the duel, you're able to get your points, get your experience points, which you can use to level up your characters. It'll show your duel score. You can either get keys and coins and stuff like that, depending on how well you did and all during the duel. It'll reward you with certain items. The keys you need to use for the gate, which I guess I can touch on that in either a future video or whatever. Now, right there is your little stage missions. It tells you what stage you're on and what you need to do to complete certain tasks to advance to the next stage. There's weekly missions that you can do, and it'll scroll through, and you can just see all the different little things you have to do to unlock whatever reward is offered. Now, for this next part, I wasn't going to showcase like the whole duel, but I did want to show you what happens when you play Dark Magician. All of the special monsters, Dark Magician, Girl, if you play as Taya, Blue Eyes, of course, for Kaiba, and they all get these little special animations, which I think look awesome. So that's what I was just going to showcase here. I didn't feel like showing you the whole little duel, just for the simple reason, like I said, it's just like that first duel. They do nothing but summon these little weak monsters in attack mode. You just run over them, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's really simple for these people just to try to get the hang of it at the beginning. So the opponents really aren't all that tough. But I did want to showcase the animation there for Dark Magician. And every time, whenever I do summon up a monster, I will show y'all the different animations for that monster. Alright, so now we're going to come over here and we're going to go to the shop. And right here, as you can see, there's the 3 list of packs. And I'm going to show you something that's really, really cool. When you click on the pack, it'll actually scroll through. And you can use real money and buy packs too. But like I said, you can use your gems that you get throughout the game. You can find them or they get rewards. It'll tell you the possible ultra rare cards. It'll tell you how many of each card is also left in the box, how many packs is left. And so it'll also tell you how many of each copy of that card is left too. So it'll sit there. You can ultimately collect all the cards and you can kind of do your odds of what you'll get. Like I said, you can click on the next one, Age of Discovery. And there's 80 packs. It tells you the possible ultra rare cards in this box, how many of each one of these is in. There's only one of those cards, 5 of these. So their odds of getting these cards you can figure out basically by how many is left in the box. Which I thought was really, really cool because like during the beta test, they didn't have that. And they only had one pack you could buy, which was the Ultimate Rising pack. But as you can see, hopefully they'll add more packs eventually and get more cards. Maybe do just exclusive Duel Link cards, which that might be pretty cool. Maybe exclusive just to Duel Links and keep it sort of similar to the actual game, but maybe just a little bit different. There's so much stuff they could do and make money off at the same time. I really like that. I'm kind of cool that you can actually see the cards that you can get instead of having to, well, what cards am I going to get? You can find out. You already know what comes in it. You just don't know what's going to. And here we are. We're at the best part of this video, I think, for this one. It's Odeon versus Seto Kaiba. Now, like I said, this duel right here, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Any of them else that I find that would be really, really cool, I will showcase them here on the channel. So subscribe for that. But I was like, okay, let's see, because Odeon wasn't available that I can remember in the beta test. So he is available now. So, as you know, Odeon also in the anime, he's a trap heavy duelist. So I was like, I wonder what's going to happen with Odeon. So I was like, okay, well, let's find out. So Odeon activates his Labyrinth of Nightmare. He chained it during the switching of turns, which his skill is Chain Reaction, which will inflict 200 points of damage. So I guess whenever you chain cards or maybe trap cards or you make a chain, his skill kicks in and your opponent loses 200 points, which is a nice little touch. I really, really thought that was cool. Bandit Keith actually has this pretty cool skill. It's called the Switcheroo. I think it's twice per duel. He can switch a card in his hand with one from his deck and draw a new one, which is very fitting to his character. So I just love how all these characters get different skills based on like their personality and their characteristics and stuff. It's a really nice touch. I really, really like that. And they put in a lot of effort to but to incorporate that into the game. And like I said too, you know, the game has been simplified. You know, the actual card game is really, really complicated, I would say, unless you've been playing for a while, to actually introduce new people to the game. It's really, really hard to show somebody, hey, you know, let me teach you how to duel, and there's all this stuff you can do now. This game simplifies stuff a little bit. That way they can learn basic concepts and then probably learn the actual game. Again, kind of brings me back to the whole thing of maybe have Duel Link exclusive archetypes or certain cards. That way it can be almost like it's a separate game. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see what Konami decides to do. I'm just happy we finally got something that we can use on mobile to play the game with. And see, Odeon has his deck is kind of similar to what I called my clown control deck. It's a deck I built back in beta, which I do plan on rebuilding that deck once I collect all the cards. It used a Labyrinth of Nightmare. It used like Dream Clown and the other clown, and it will basically returning monsters to the hand, attacking, switch to defense mode, all the cards to kind of switch monsters' positions so I can activate my monster's effects. So his deck is kind of similar to what I did, except I didn't really play all the other cards that he played. I played like 3 of each clown, Labyrinth of Nightmare, Earthquake, and stuff like that. But I also played some draw cards and stuff too. But like I said, it's a fun little neat deck idea. Very, very fun on here, but it's not nothing that you could play in the real game because the real game is just really, really fast. But I was like, dang, I mean, this duel, I mean, Kaiba, he put his Machine King. I don't know why he didn't put it in attack mode. Like, there's something that was like, I don't understand why he didn't. At least he could have attacked with 2 monsters instead of tribute setting it, unless he was afraid of the other card. But I'm not sure, because as of right now, I don't think there's no bottomless or trap hole or any type like that. So I really wouldn't see why he would be afraid to summon that monster. But oh well, he didn't. I mean, as you can tell, both players are keeping a full field. Odeon's trying to control the game using his Dream Clown there and destroying his monsters. Now this is cool. Okay, so Michizuri gets activated from Dream Clown's effect. So Kaiba is going to target the face down monster. That triggers Odeon's Michizuri, can't talk, which is going to then destroy one of Kaiba's monsters. Which I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. But he also loses 200 points thanks to Odeon's skill. I was like, dang, that was actually really, really cool. So Labyrinth of Nightmare kicks in, switching it to attack, which I don't know why he didn't put it in attack mode, and then on the end phase it will switch to defense mode. So Odeon switches his monster to attack, and he goes to attack the little stray lamb token. But Kaiba uses his little Karibo in his hand, which shifts the monster to defense mode. But it activates Dream Clown's effect though, which now Kaiba gets hit with 1,000 points of damage. And then his effect activates and Kaiba loses a card in his hand. So Odeon basically plays like this little control deck. I couldn't quite figure out what the other guy playing as Kaiba was playing. I just thought it was really, really cool to see this. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if so, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be putting out more Duel Links, hopefully daily. I do have a crazy work schedule this week, but I'm going to try to get in several videos if I can. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video.